Good morning, student. I hope all you were good at your home, are enjoying and happy. It's a time of your computer class, so we will learn something new about computers. Today's topic is Central Processing Unit, that is CPU. Children, we have learned about various parts of a computer, that is mouse, keyboard, monitor. Now next important part of a computer is CPU. So today in this video we will learn about CPU and its type. Its part also we will learn parts of CPU. So listen to me very carefully. Okay, so we will start. CPU. Student, just like your brain control every part of your body, your brain control every part of your body, so computer also have a brain which control its every part, and the brain of the computer is called Central Processing Unit. Just like your brain control every part of your body, computer also have a brain that control its every part, and the brain of the computer is CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. Okay, the picture of a CPU is shown in your screen. That is the actual CPU. Okay, student. One more thing, CPU is also called processor or microprocessor. If we say processor, which means CPU only. If I say microprocessor, which means CPU only. Okay, so the actual how the CPU look is shown in your screen. Okay, now student, CPU process the data given by the user. See, you know that you give the data through input device. I told you first we will input the data. Okay, and how we will give the data to the computer, that is through input device. Now whatever data we give to the computer through input device, so that data is converted into information. Okay, so how it will convert to an information? It has to process. It has to process. And who do the processing part? That is CPU. Before the data converted into information, and how it is converted? First the data has to process, and after processing the data is converted into information. Okay, and CPU do the processing part, so it processes the data that is given by the user. Okay, now the processing device or the processing device is here, student, CPU. So CPU, if I say processing device or the processor, the processing device or the processor is the main chip in the computer which is used to process data. That is the main chip in the computer, and chip look like shown in your screen. So that is the main chip in the computer which is used to process the data. The processor, or I say the CPU, is the processing device of a computer, and it perform all the calculation and process data into information. As I told you, it perform all the calculation part and process the data into information. It receive the input from input device. Agree? Now it receive the input from input device and process them, and before providing the process result to the output device, before giving the result to the output device, it will first process the data into information, and then the result it will give to output device. Okay, so the Central Processing Unit store data, perform calculation, process data, and send the result to the output device. I will repeat that line, student. The center processing unit or the CPU, what it do? It store the data, perform calculation, process the data and send the result to the output device. Okay. CPU is the main part of a computer, but there are other part of the computer that is connected to a CPU through wire or a cable. See, all the devices that are connected to the computer, they first have to communicate with the CPU so that they can carry out their task. All the devices that is connected to the CPU, they have to first communicate with the CPU in order to carry out their work. One more thing, the speed. The speed of a CPU is measured in megahertz or gigahertz. I repeat, the speed of a CPU is measured in megahertz or gigahertz. And the faster the speed of a CPU, the faster the computer will operate. Okay. CPU speed, CPU comes in a different speed, and the speed of a CPU is increasing day by day also. And the more the speed of a CPU, the faster your computer will perform or operate. Okay. So one more thing, student, Intel. The CPU was first developed at Intel only, and the first processor released by Intel was 4004 processor. Okay. And the biggest manufacturer of CPU is Intel only. Okay, student. See, this is the information which is not in your book. I am telling you so that you can update your knowledge, because this is the subject that is related to technology, and this is the time that you can upgrade your knowledge. And as much as you upgrade your knowledge, it is better for you, because this is the age that you can learn different things about technology. Okay, student. Now, the actual processing that is done within the CPU only, and that is why CPU is known as the brain of the computer. Okay, CPU, center processing unit, it is the brain of a computer. It is also known as processor or a microprocessor. Okay. Now, student, CPU consists of a 3 unit. It has 3 unit, that is ALU, arithmetic logic unit, second control unit, third memory unit. See, I told you first the data is given by the user through input device. So here it is shown in the screen. After that it is processed. So in processing part, the CPU is divided into 3 units. Okay, that is memory, control unit and arithmetic logic unit. After that, the result is sent to the output device. So we will learn about these 3 units. So first we will start from arithmetic logic unit. ALU, we commonly say as ALU. ALU stand for arithmetic logic unit. See, it's a component. ALU is a component of the processor which perform arithmetic, comparison and logical operation. ALU is a component of the processor which perform your arithmetic part, comparison and logical operation. Okay. Now I will tell you what is arithmetic, comparison and logical operations. First is, I told you that ALU perform arithmetic operation. Now what is it? Arithmetic operations, see student, include basic calculations such as your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, basic operations. Okay. Second one is your comparison operations. Now what it is? It's involved comparing one data item with another, like greater than, equal to, less than, like finding smaller number, greater number, that is performed by it. Third one is logical operation. Logical operations. Third one, logical operation. Logical operations means that they use conditions along with the logicals operator, and logical operator is and, or not. Okay, logical comparisons. So ALU perform arithmetic, comparison and logical operations. Okay student. Next is your control unit. Now control unit control all the function of a computer. Control unit control all the functions of your. Next comes student, that is control unit. Control unit control all the functions of a computer. It will control all the functions of a computer. See, control unit manage all the operations of computer system, all the parts. It also controls the transfer of the information from one part of a computer system to another. Control unit transfer the information from one part of a computer system to another. That is why control unit is also known as nervous system of a computer. Okay. Now control unit check the result that is given by the ALU. It also check what to do and when to do. Okay. Control unit check the result that is given by the ALU. It also check what to do and when to do. Control unit control the entire operations of a computer. It is actually the control section of a CPU, which act as the brain of a computer. Okay. Control unit control it's basically the control section of a CPU, and that is the brain of a CPU. The actual brain of a CPU is control unit only. Okay. Next comes student, that is memory unit. Now memory unit, see, as the name suggests, memory. Why we require memory? For storing our data. So in order to perform the processing, the processor, the CPU, required a place to work with the data. So computer memory unit is that place, because processor required place to work with the data. So memory unit is the place which gives the processor to work with a place to work with the data. It does the function of a memory unit is to store the information. It store program, it store data, it store result, or any other kind of information. Okay. Memory unit hold the data that need to be processed, as well as the data that has already been processed by the CPU. See, memory unit hold the data because processing require the data. So memory unit processing, your processor require the data. Memory unit store the data that is going for a processing. Memory unit also store the data that comes after the processing has been done. So memory is basically used for storing the data. Okay. Memory unit passes the processed data to the CPU or also to the ALU. Okay student. Arithmetic logic unit perform all the basics operations. Control unit, it is the actual brain of a CPU because it's control the entire operations. Memory unit store the data. Okay. Once the data has been processed also, and before the data is processed, memory unit store the data. Okay. So this is all about all the three units of a CPU. Okay. The video is finished. Okay, we had covered CPU also and its parts also. So that's it for now student. Hope you understand today's video. Bye bye. God bless you all.